Hey guys, today we're doing something a little different. We're at Raw Comics over here in Brighton Park. We're going to be just nerding out completely. Let's get into it.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Till the End of Line podcast. I am the nerd with the laughs here with
Nerd with the knowledge.
That's right. And as he said, we are in our holy place of worship today. We are at Raw Comics. We want to thank our hosts, Gabriel and Monica, for inviting us to do our episode here today. Thank you, guys. So as he said, we're just going to nerd out. And we got some people here hanging out. So we're going to talk a bit about a few of the movies that came out. Go over that a little bit. And
basically a summer review.
Yeah, kind of a summer review. So first, we got Blue Beetle coming out, right?
Yeah. Which of all the DC movies, this is the only one I'm excited for.
I'm crazy excited.
As you know, I didn't care to go see Flash.
Yeah.
It looked like a dumpster fire.
It almost was, yeah. Pretty much. During the entire time, I'm just like, I see why a lot of people don't like this movie. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I thought it was an okay movie.
But you understand.
You saw I gave it, 3 stones, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't good to me. It wasn't bad. It was just like, a lot of it was the CGI. CGI was ass, dude. Language. So bad.
So the trailers did no justice then, for sure.
Yeah. The trailers showed all the best CGI parts. They're like, yeah, just put that one in. We'll leave the rest for trash. For the movie because it's garbage. Like Lindsay Lohan and Parent Trap did the split screening of both her on the same.
Yeah.
They did that way better. And that was in the 90s.
That's true.
So, CGI has advanced so far since then.
Well, they didn't CGI that. They just filmed twice and then just layered.
So you couldn't do that with Ezra?
Oh, it's that.
You know what I mean?
So is the other version of
CGI? At certain points, it's complete CGI. Like when he's in the when he's in the bat jet.
So it's someone in a green suit.
Or probably, yeah, and his mouth looks weird. It looks like Gumby. Like you could tell it was just really bad. It was just crazy. It's super bad.
Well, I'm glad I didn't go. Well, I wouldn't have wasted money, but
yeah, you had the A-list. That's why I was like, yeah, dude, go see it anyway, because I used one of my free tickets to go see it. So I'm like, all right, I'm glad I didn't pay for that.
Fair enough. All right, so what else we got? So we got Blue Beetle,
Transformers. That came out. You didn't get to give your review on it.
No,
I did. So let's jump in.
I was with America Chavez, so I was busy going through the multiverse. That's right.
Yeah, you were. They didn't even release it out in that multiverse yet, right?
No.
So all right. So we got. I gave it 6 stones.
Transformers?
Yes. What do you give it?
I give it 5.
5. Okay.
It was a good reboot. So since it's gonna be, it's not part of any of the other Transformer movies that came out. So right now, Bumblebee's it's the first film of this franchise, and then this is the second film of it. So that Bumblebee we saw in the Bumblebee movie with Haley Steinfeld, and John Cena, right?
Yeah, he was in
right?
that. Yeah.
That is the beginning of their new multiverse.
Okay.
Or not multiverse, but universe, essentially.
Yeah.
So
they kind of did a hard reset too.
Yeah. Okay. So Shia and Megan Fox, all that is gone.
Okay.
It was cool to see. I think Surge was dope. I think he was probably one of the best villains that they've showed.
Yeah, seriously. He was definitely way more like OP than Megatron was.
Yeah, and then just to see Unicron like manifesting, coming. They had hinted at the last night. Was the last version of
this is how I felt about that film. I went to watch it and I fell asleep during it. That one was bad for me.
fell asleep too.
Yeah, so I don't remember. A lot of people were saying that that Butler Transformer was kind of was Shia LaBeouf in a way, his character like rebooted.
Butler.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf. That little, it was like a small one because he would do certain traits. It was like a fan theory that certain traits of that robot were Shia's character. Sam Witwicky. Did you hear that?
Oh, yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. So that robot is a Transformer. You're talking about the robot guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Butler robot?
Yeah.
So
that was a fan theory. I was like, what?
Well, they mentioned in there that Sam's grandfather encountered that Transformer and used to, like, care hand and foot to Sam's grandfather.
Yeah.
Was it Archibald Witwicky or something like that? I remember the last
Archibald. Yeah, I think
Archibald,
so.
yeah.
That sounds right.
So essentially it's his grandpa. So yeah, by default would be very close to Shia LaBeouf's character.
Okay, but a lot of people were saying that it was actually Sam Witwicky, because he was doing like certain like ticks and stuff like that, or talking the way
I'm
he's
sure they
Sam
did it on purpose.
Probably, so they pay homage. All right. For me, I thought it was one of the best Transformers yet. I thought it was as good as the original trilogy.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. The storyline was good. We got to see Unicron.
Yeah.
The action was kind of on par to the original 3. And then I just love seeing the Primals, dude. Primals were awesome.
Yeah, seeing Optimus Primal and then
the Cheetor.
Cheetor, yeah, Cheetor.
I think so, yeah.
Rhinox, and then who else?
Which, if you've seen, my mother-in-law got the Funko of Rhinox, he looks like a unicorn.
A unicorn?
Or yeah, it looks like a little horse. It doesn't look like a rhino.
Oh no,
the little Funko. Yeah, I'm like, it looks like a little horse.
Yeah, you gotta show me that next time. Swing by.
And then just seeing all of them, I thought Michelle Yeoh did great as the Hawk. What was the Hawk's name?
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I thought she did good at it. And then, what'd you think of Pete Davidson's performance in it?
Oh, I think he did a great job.
So did I.
Absolutely, and I mean sometimes it's crazy. So like these robots are kind of badass, and they don't really show much personality. Bumblebee was the only one, and honestly, we felt more for Bumblebee than we did for any other Transformers, and he didn't even speak.
Yeah, he used the radio.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think that's why he had personality, because he used radio.
Yeah,
because we saw him speak like a few times.
Well, when he was on Cybertron and he still had his voice.
That one, and then at the end of the first Transformers, he got his voice for a second, and he asked Optimus if he could stay with the boy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then I think a little bit in the Bumblebee movie when they were showing how he lost his voice.
Oh, that's when he was on
I think we just
Cybertron.
landed here. No, I think he just landed here. I don't think it was Cybertron. Yeah,
it looks like I don't remember.
Yeah. So it was cool to see them with personality. Yeah.
Exactly, and Pete Davidson, such a strong personality, and so he portrayed that through, with his voice into acting as what's the name of the Transformer he played?
Mirage.
Mirage, yeah. And who also has a dope skill set just to be able to make mirages and stuff like that. Psyched out that police car and hit the divider.
But not only that, he gave I forget the character's name, but he gave him pieces of himself.
Noah Diaz.
Yeah, he gave him like
that exoskeleton suit.
Not only that, but that little like hand weapon.
Yeah,
where he just tossed it to him. You'll need this. So that's pretty cool. That took me back to, I think it was Revenge of the Fallen, when that older big jet just gave himself pieces of. He gave himself his life to
Optimus? To give him this
that reminded me of that part. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Maximo when Maximals were like on the way to go fight Unicron and his team, or what's the bad guy's name? Surge was to go back, and they're like because Optimus says his line like roll out.
Yeah, Autobots roll out.
Yeah, and then I love when
maximize.
Yes, dude. And he was like Primals maximize, and they all changed.
Yeah,
I was like,
dope.
Yes, I was nerding out hard on that one.
I think one of my favorite parts is when Optimus Primal and then Optimus were fighting that one guy, and Optimus Primal comes and just bashes the dude's head. He's like, I was gonna kick that.
That gave me.
He just looks up. He says, "Huh."
Yeah,
he just laughs.
That gave me very Cap and Thor moments, like in the middle of a battle where they just like
when they switch hammers. And shit?
Yeah, he's like, no, you have the little one.
You take the little one. Yeah.
And then each Avengers movie, they each have a little exchange, like in Infinity War. He's like, I see you copied my beard. And so they each have a break in the fight. So
it was just Cap and Thor for Infinity War and Endgame, and then in Age of Ultron, they don't really have one.
I think they do. I can't remember, but I think they have a little like.
I can't think of each. I know in the first Avengers, he's like, "What? You getting tired?"
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
There is one in Avengers Age of Ultron. I gotta look for it.
Huh.
But
anyone watching live, if you can speak on it and let us know what that
or anybody here, anybody remember the exchange between Cap and Thor in Age of Ultron, the little like joke that they usually do?
Because in the Battle of Wakanda, Infinity War, he's like, I see you copy my beard. And then in Endgame, he's like, no, you take the little one. And then they switch hammers. In the first Avengers, they're sitting on, they're on the street, and he's like, what, you getting tired? After they just fought off
he picks up Cap. I can't remember the Age of Ultron. But that wasn't in the middle of a battle. We're talking about the one when it's...
Age of Ultron, I think you're right. I think it's
that the only one?
When the hammer moved. And
right,
Thor like turned pale quickly. He's
no, nothing. But what I'm talking about is in the middle of a battle, they have like a little break.
Yeah,
I think you might be right. I don't think Age of Ultron has one.
I don't think so either. I think he's right that
it's just that part, right? Move? Yeah, that might be it. All right, I'm gonna go back and watch Age of Ultron tonight.
If anyone can comment, let us know.
Yep. Producer. What'd you think of the storyline? I thought it did the cartoon justice. I thought it kept it pretty close to it.
From what I remember, so little, you know. Just Unicron wasn't a big foe of theirs. You know, it was Megatron as a T-Rex. I think is what he turns into when he's. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, it's Megatron, like a descendant of Megatron. Mm-hmm. But yeah. I mean,
wasn't that one in one of the Transformers movies when Optimus comes out riding that T-Rex one?
No, so those
That's
are
a different one?
Those are different ones. Yeah.
Okay.
So in the old original like '90s Transformers, they find these like prehistoric versions of Transformers, and then but they're like senseless like beings. So they kind of treat them.
They're not as intelligent as.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But they're powerful. They're hella powerful.
I like the. Do you know who Liza Koshy is?
Liza Koshy.
Yeah. She's a influencer. She did a movie. She does some movies, and then she did She hosts with Ryan Seacrest on the New Year's Eve on ABC. Okay. She's done that the last few seasons.
Liza.
She started off as like I think an influencer, where she was on social media a lot. She's crazy hilarious.
Okay,
she's a dancer too. She did that dancing movie with the kid from Flash show who played Kid Flash.
Yeah, he played Wally West. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Right. Yeah, Liza.
She was RC. I don't know if you caught that. Yeah, she was RC.
What?
Yeah, and I thought she did a really good job as RC.
No way. It doesn't even show that.
Yeah, she's there. Are you on the right one?
Yeah. Transformers, Rise of the Beast.
Yeah, look at RC.
That's crazy, though.
Mm-hmm. I thought she did really good. And I follow her on social media. She's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, she is hilarious. I have been following her since Vine was a thing.
That's when she started off in Vine.
Yeah, she used to do goofy skits and just be silly.
So what do you think about the big surprise at the end where they're kind of doing like, I don't know if it's a crossover because I don't remember this being a part of Transformers.
The G.I. Joe?
The G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I think it's dope. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
There was a big crossover back in the 90s too of it being... Yeah, just G.I. Joe and Cobra Commander joins forces with Megatron. And
I don't remember that. I don't remember any of that.
Well, I think...
I remember the G.I. Joe cartoon.
Yeah.
I just don't ever remember the crossovers. Maybe I probably just didn't see those.
I'm not sure if they've ever like published comics on it, but I know for sure that they definitely made cartoon shows.
Did they?
Yeah? Twice?
Twice they did? Nice.
Yeah. The cartoons, yeah. Two versions. There's one more recent version of it. Like
a movie, and then there was the first time with Serpentor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. Sweet. All right.
Not crazy.
I didn't know.
You would watch him during the Bozo show?
Oh, God.
No. They used to show these late night on Toonami.
I'm talking about that's how old I am.
They watch it on the Bozo show. I doubt any of our audience will even remember. What the hell's the Bozo show?
I remember the Bozo show, but
I
didn't watch it like that. Yeah. I was a little too little.
I remember some of it, but I got a few years on you, so.
A few?
Yes, I only got. You're what? How old?
I'm messing with
you.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm like, you always make fun.
Wait,
of me.
how old are you? I always forget. What's the age difference?
This year I'm gonna be 37.
Okay, so 4 years.
4. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, that's why I said a few. Yeah. All right.
Still so that more than me.
Yeah, right. That was Transformers. Next thing,
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles coming out.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I think.
Me too.
I mean,
I like the live action ones, but I think cartoons is when it where it originally started. So
they're able to show Mikey's personality more. Donatello can be a little goofy and a nerd. Raphael can be a little bit more sinister, and it's just I think they're able to portray their personalities a little bit better. It's hard to find the right actors to portray that, and then not make them fully CGI'd. Like the latest version, the 2 movies that came out, they were
decent.
I think they were decent movies.
Yeah, I liked them.
I just wasn't the biggest fan of the CGI of the Ninja Turtles themselves.
Really?
They made them very like gruesome looking. They were pretty scary looking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm used to them being
those puppets from the 90s.
Yeah,
they
look. Yeah, the original shows were dope. I think
the movies. Yeah,
and that was a full suit. And they were able to portray more.
They just had robotics in the
mouth. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying do that. I'm sure
I met the guy who was the delivery boy in
remember him? The Asian guy?
Yeah, I met him at a martial arts convention with my dad. I have a picture with him.
Dope.
I don't know where the picture is. I don't really recall it. I just know I met him. So I took a picture of him. So that was pretty cool. Because I was a huge fan of the movies.
Yeah, me too.
Those were my
that freaking Vanilla Ice song. That go
Ninja. Yeah,
go
that
Ninja,
was dope.
Go Ninja. The other day we were jamming. We were going to the Museum of Science and Industry, and I started playing it, and the kids were like, "What is this?" And only Sophie's like, "You guys don't know what this is. He plays it all the time."
That's just because she does.
She's like,
he's always playing this crap. some really old stuff. Like, all right. So this one's another. It's a cartoon. They're younger.
What's that?
What happened?
What'd they say?
Oh, you're not on it?
No, I turned it off.
Oh,
What happened?
we got a few comments.
A few comments.
I can't see the
about the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, Kano.
What are they asking?
Kano was the guy. That's the name of the Asian guy. Kano.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah.
What other comments?
Read them off, Dave. If you're watching it. Oh, okay.
The holder.
Gotcha.
But yeah, what were we saying?
Well, I was going to talk a little bit about the new movie. So they're kind of being portrayed as like the earlier teenage years. So
Yeah, like super
like
adolescent.
13,
Yeah, barely becoming teenagers.
Yes, because the actors are all kids.
Yeah,
which I'm really interested to see them as kids, or more on the kid side, like just barely becoming teenagers.
Yeah, all of them are pretty young.
Yeah.
So most of them are not that well-known actors. So there's Shamon Brown Jr. He's playing Michelangelo. There's Brady Noon, who's playing Raphael. Mika Abbey, who's playing Donatello.
Mm-hmm.
And Nicholas Cantu playing Leonardo.
Okay.
So all really young.
The first guy's name is? Shaman, right?
Yeah, Shamon Brown.
Shamon Brown? Okay.
Yeah, he's playing Michelangelo.
All right. Nice.
All right, who's your favorite turtle?
Michelangelo.
Yeah,
easily. Yeah.
Big goofball.
Yeah.
Pretty cool guy.
I do like Donatello after that, because he's the tech guy.
Okay.
And then he's like very analytical. He breaks stuff down. But I just like the goofy personality of Michelangelo. I think a lot of people do. I hope that they would come out with the Last Ronin like movie of the Ninja Turtles.
That'd be nice,
because it's Raphael, the only survivor, right?
Yeah.
And then he's got all their weapons on him.
Yeah, he has the broken katana. He has Mikey's sword. I mean, Leo's
nunchuck. You said the katana already.
Oh yeah, Leo's katana, and then Donnie's staff,
mm-hmm.
and then he has only one side, right? I don't think he has both sides.
I don't remember. I just know that he has all of theirs.
Yeah,
I would really like to see that movie.
And then he changes his bandana to all black.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so it's all black.
Yes.
He doesn't want to represent the colors. Like, his brothers are gone and he misses them. They made a TikTok or a short of like him just like laying out all, like doing a ceremony almost, like just like paying respect to all the weapons.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, I miss my brothers, and it's so sad and heartfelt.
Yeah,
heartfelt. So if they made that,
I really hope that we see that. I don't know about you. You got people commenting?
Yeah. So how do you say this name?
Hyena Boy?
Hyena Boy? Yeah.
999?
Yeah, Hyena Boy 999. Yep. So making the Ninja Turtles actual teenagers is a good idea, and yet it's new. I'm new to this, but this is... Yeah. So they agreed that them actually being teenagers would portray the teenage personalities a lot better.
Yeah, because I feel like the movies, they were kind of on the older side. I felt like they were closer to 20 than they were teens.
Yeah, almost into adulthood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they sounded like it anyway.
Agreed. Yeah,
Especially Raphael.
yeah, deep ass voice.
He sounded like he could buy beer for everybody. You know what I mean? Like he was on the older side.
One thing I did like out of the last live action movies was how quick pun Mikey actually was. I think that Mikey is my favorite Mikey so far. Even out of all the cartoons, because the TMNT movie, the last animated movie that came out, I think that was a really good movie itself. It was more of like Leo's redemption story, but it was still a really good movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think so. I didn't.
They fight some guy that like got some eternal power by having these like warlords like help him conquer.
It was animated.
Uh-huh.
Then I didn't see it. No.
Oh, okay. It's really good.
Yeah,
it's really good. So he's
You're
like
talking
a
about
warlord.
like the quips of where like he's like, why are you using your Batman voice?
Yeah.
like that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oh, he's using the Batman voice again.
Yeah.
No, that Mikey is what I fell in love with when I was younger.
Yeah, that's the classic Mikey where he's a jokester. The little like.
But they did a good job
one-offs.
of it. Other than that, like I think Raphael was too big. Like he's just massive for no reason.
In the live action.
Yeah,
he was.
He was really big.
Because I don't know. I think they wanted to have him be like the brute force of the team.
Well, that's who he is. Yeah,
but he was always.
He
the
didn't
same
look like a
size.
teenager.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that helped it too.
Yeah, and in this version, he looks like all of them look long and lanky, like
the same.
They look like teenagers. You know.
So we got a bunch of people, a bunch of well-known actors in this new one, right?
Yeah.
You got Ice Cube as the Fly. What's the Fly's name?
Jackie Chan is Master Splinter.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm loving that too.
Yeah, I love that casting.
Let's shout out to Jackie Chan for still coming out and helping out with martial art movies. He's so
Seriously.
old. Poor guy's like really hurting, like all the injuries he's acquired over the
I'm
years.
sure he's feeling it now. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's old. He's up there, you know. He's definitely our Mr. Miyagi, our generation's Mr. Miyagi.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And then Seth Rogen and John Cena as Rocksteady and Bebop, which I'm excited to see them.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be hilarious.
Which one?
So Seth is Bebop and Cena is Rocksteady.
Yeah, I like that.
I think it'll be hilarious.
Well, Seth Rogen is behind the film. He's
yes,
executive producer, which I like. The trailers like the permanent teenager Seth Rogen.
Yep,
I love that.
And then we got Post Malone as Ray Fillet.
Okay.
And then
who's playing April?
That's a good question. April O'Neil playing by Ayo Adebri.
Okay.
And then
they changed race on April. This one, she's black, right?
Yeah, African American. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yep. And then Paul Rudd is playing Mondo Kiko.
Oh,
Chico.
nice. Paul Rudd's in it.
Yep.
Love
Paul
it.
Rudd. Those are awesome. Some great characters.
Yeah.
Great actors with some that are goofy and quirky.
Who's Hannibal Buress playing?
Hannibal.
He's further down. Right there.
Genghis Frog.
Nice. Okay.
Probably some type of martial artist. Genghis Khan. You know, Genghis Frog.
Well, Genghis is more. He was more on the like brute side. I don't know. Was he martial arts?
I don't know. Maybe a warrior of some
He
sort.
was like a king. So he had the. He was like very brute force and stuff like that. Like used a lot of his. He's just very brutal.
Hyena Boy 999 said that Kevin and Peter should make a live action Last Ronin. Peter who? Kevin and Peter? Are those the producers here?
I don't know. I wonder if he's talking about when he says Kevin. I wonder if he means Kevin Feige.
Oh, okay.
Who's he saying?
So they make a Last Ronin to be like a version of how Logan was, like that dark.
Oh, that'd be dope.
That'd be cool. Those are the maybe get the old voices from the OG Turtles.
Oh, that'd be really cool. From the 90s?
Yeah.
The 90s
Kevin
actors?
Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, the creators.
Oh, okay, nice.
That'd be dope.
That would be. All right, I mean, I'm definitely gonna go see it. Well, I want to anyway.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good watch. Let's get to. What?
Yeah, jump in. Who is it?
We got somebody who wants to join. Take it off the mount. You can move it. So then, all right. So let's move on to the future of the DCU. James Gunn's.
There's so much gray area in that, you know.
I know.
Like I said, you know, dumpster fire of a movie, Flash, you know.
A lot of it. And then I'm hearing that Blue Beetle, as great as it looks, I'm hearing that it's projected to make less than Black Adam, which I'm not liking that.
Yeah, me neither.
I hope that changes, and I hope that once people see it, they see how good it is, because DC's like flatlining right now.
Seriously,
the DCU.
flatlining.
So I'm hoping this one defibrillates and gets some kind of heartbeat back into it.
For real. I mean, I think they gave their one good shock was putting in Gal Gadot back as Wonder Woman, announcing that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was
strategic to kind of wheel some people back in. Yeah. Like, all right, this was trash. We got to do something to keep them interested in the future of it. I don't know. I have faith in James Gunn, and I just don't know. Like, sometimes, you know, work or relationships, like, they just go too far south where you just can't come back from fixing them. And I hope that's not just the case with DC.
I don't know. I doubt that because of James Gunn. I think, like, look what he did for Suicide Squad. The first one, hardly anyone liked it. I don't know why.
Thought it was good.
I thought it was great. I
enjoyed it.
No, but as far as like how it did, the second one, the one that he did, it had almost like a perfect rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
like it was, and everybody loved it. It was really good, really well done. So I think as long as he's behind that, like that's why I think Superman Legacy is going to be really good, because he's the one writing it, he's the one directing it. I think as long as he's involved, and I feel like he will be, like Kevin Feige is for the MCU.
I hope.
As long as he's involved like that, I think these movies will start getting better.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look at everything comic he touches. Guardians, the one of the best trilogies in MCU.
I think the best complete trilogy.
So I don't know. They might be able to come back, but I think is the only way to do that is if James Gunn has a lot to do with each film.
Yeah. Hyena Boy 999 said sadly that they enjoyed the Spider-Verse, even though the Flash sucked, but the whole Ezra because of the whole Ezra thing, you know how he was.
Oh, his legal troubles.
Yeah.
Okay. You think he's saying that's had to do with why they didn't do so well?
No, they just, even though that it wasn't a good movie, they enjoyed the Snyderverse.
Snyderverse is arguably the best.
Yeah,
not even arguably, it is the best of all the DC films.
Yeah,
Christopher Nolan's comes second, I think. Even though his is the best. This is the best Batman trilogy.
Yeah, for sure,
by far. But
you think he's the only Batman that got 3 movies?
Yeah, because Tim Burton only got 2.
Yeah,
and
Batman Returns, and then Val Kilmer got 1.
Thank
George
God.
Clooney got 1, 2 now technically.
Oh yeah, because he was at the end of Flash. That was a nice little surprise. My foot. Okay. All right. So I mean, besides that, what else in the DCU? Do you want them to keep it closer to comics, or do you want them to kind of like branch out a little bit like how MCU's done?
So the Snyderverse and the most recent movies are all based off of 52 comics, which are the more newer generation of comics. So the older folk like us, or just like our parents, like that storyline of Batman, Superman, Flash, all. So that's why seeing these movies are like, what's going on? If they were to take the approach that Marvel has, where they pick and pull from multiple lines of comics, to how they created like Multiverse of Madness, or how they created No Way Home. Like they picked from different things, created a whole new concept. So some organic ideas and then some original ideas to get the foundation. I think they'll do great. I mean, Guardians, as much there's a decent amount of Guardian comics out there, but the movies itself didn't really portray one comic like a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So a lot of that was just ideas of James Gunn pulling things here and there. The whole Adam Warlock, his version of Adam Warlock, and then having the whole, what is the gold race called?
Oh God, I'm forgetting it.
Yeah, but just having the High Evolutionary as the person that created that whole civilization, and then Counter Earth we knew was a thing already, but just to show High Evolutionary was not that savage the way he was in this Guardians movie. He was brutal.
Oh, yeah, in the comics.
Yeah, he was brutal in this movie, and I hated him, but
Yeah. The reason I asked that because I feel like the Flash movie would have did way better had it been closer to Flashpoint.
the Paradox movie.
Yeah, Flash
right?
the Paradox.
It's dope.
It was really good. Like I think if he would have went back and instead of it being Michael Keaton, as much as I love seeing Michael Keaton in that, I think he was awesome. Just the kid in me was like, cool. The first Batman I saw.
Yeah.
I think if it would have been Thomas Wayne, it would have been a way freaking better movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think a lot of fans would have liked it a lot
The
more.
fact that it wasn't is one of the biggest things that turned me off on it.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was going to be Thomas.
And then they could have had my boy Jeffrey Dean Morgan come back as Thomas Wayne.
yeah.
I think he would have been
the
sick.
Watchers. Oh, not Watchers.
Walking Dead.
Yeah, but he was also in
Losers.
Watchmen. Wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he was in Watchmen too,
Yeah.
and Losers. But I think if he would have been seeing him in the bat suit would have been dope.
Yeah.
I think he would have been
Because he's pretty buff and swole. Like
Yeah.
he looks the stature of like the dirty beard.
the scruffy beard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think
he would have been an
for
awesome
sure.
Thomas Wayne, man. Seriously.
Let's see.
Okay. So and then we got a big announcement: Wonder Woman 3 coming out with Gal Gadot is coming back as Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said earlier, like James Gunn needed to throw that out there to kind of pull in some more people, to
Okay.
make them just to keep us interested in what the future is, because there's so much unknown. Yeah, we know Brave and the Bold. He did that whole video of explaining what's going to come out.
Yeah.
But it's so far away, and I think nerds like me that have the expectations of what Marvel's been able to do,
Mhm.
and then seeing the flops of Shazam and Black Adam. Black Adam was entertaining, but it wasn't what it should be. I don't think it was. If they went down that route, the way Rock makes movies and stuff like that,
Mhm.
I just don't think that would hold up a franchise. You know what I mean? All the movies to be like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
A one-off here and there, then yeah. But if that was the future, I was like, we're in some deep trouble.
Okay.
And then we saw Shazam, and that was, I wouldn't call it a dumpster fire because it was entertaining, but it was not. It was like a small dumpster fire. Yeah.
It was more. It's more of a kid movie, honestly. It's
Yes.
not really. It's not really adults going to see it. Like, oh man, that was really good.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I'm excited to see that. I hope because I like Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Do you want to get into our giveaway quiz?
Yeah, let's go.
Sorry.
I think we got a guest coming on.
Oh shit! Keep your hands where you can see them. All right. Don't want any trouble from Red Hood. He's just here. He's probably looking for his Funkos. Make sure they're on par.
Red Hood would only pick up a Red Hood one. Did he pick up Red Hood? What is it?
Excellent. Oh, Slayer. Nice. All right. So yeah, we got everybody coming in. All right. So let's start with our giveaway. You want to pull up the website for the? You got the questions.
Oh yeah. Damn. You know what? I have it in a text message.
You want to let them know we're gonna start?
Damn. What was the website? I don't want to close out of this.
Oh, okay. I'll pull it up.
Who's first?
Well, no, we're gonna do. We're just if you know the answer, first one to raise their hand.
Oh,
So
okay. Cool.
we'll keep down.
Yeah.
No, that does not include you.
Why not? Let her win.
She didn't even know. She didn't even know Vin Diesel was Groot. So I hardly doubt that.
You know what? I wasn't the only one that did not know it.
I don't know.
New customers I asked, and they were like, really? So,
What the hell?
the only one.
All right, fair enough.
All right,
Fair
what's
enough.
the website?
It's I don't know. I sent you the link.
I know.
Oh, but you don't want to get out of that.
You want to put out what you have to give away?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, first let's talk about this one.
Yeah.
So
So we got some
this
Wolverine
giveaway-
comics.
It's a Wolverine. It's a part 1 and a part 2. I want to make sure the light doesn't get it. Lower. Do I have it in the right order? Part 1 and part 2? Yeah, I do. All right. So this one. There you go. Hopefully you guys can see that. Part 1 and part 2. Good cop, bad cop. Raw Comics, Gabriel and Monica are giving this away to. Let me bring up the qualifications for it. So you got to follow Raw Comics and us on IG, and then you got to like and share the post, and then tag at least one friend that doesn't follow either of us. If you follow all those rules, you'll be entered into this contest, and then we'll randomly select one person, and they'll get those. You said that they don't have to come in to collect it, right? You guys will mail it out. All right, so you guys,
I mean, or we could drop it off. Either one. I wouldn't mind doing it.
yeah, okay. So we'll figure that out depending on who the winner is. What's wrong with my feet? I can't move. Oh, the cord. All right. I'm like, why are you telling me where my feet can go? Okay. All right. So that's gonna be one giveaway. So guys, jump in on that if you're a fan of Wolverine. We got a. Why is I got an ad coming up?
All right, let's see. Who's all gonna participate?
Yeah, who's gonna
One,
be about?
two.
Asked, do you mail to Canada?
We can.
Do you guys mail to Canada comics?
I'll help pay for it. Yeah, to get it out there.
No, because it's international.
Okay.
It is like different rules.
Okay.
It's like it's a post office thing, not us.
Okay. Oh, so due to like shipping reasons, they can't ship out to Canada. Sorry, Canada.
NCAT's amicus. We'll figure it out. If you win, we'll figure something out for you. Even if it's a digital download or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Send you some merch, maybe. We'll see.
All right. So you wanna be involved in the giveaway? All right. So
what's your name? Marco.
All right. So just put that on. So I'm giving out
Marco.
Yelena Funko.
Esteban.
You guys like Yelena?
What's
This will
your
be
name?
the first prize. So
Yeah. What's his name? Michael.
yeah.
Cool with Mike.
And then I
Mike's
also
cool.
got a DC Pride edition of the comics.
So that's Michael, that's Mike.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to put the last initial there, just
I'll
in
put
case?
Mike with the blue, and
Okay.
then Mike with the hat.
And then this will be the second prize. And then you want to get some lanyards, maybe?
Yeah, and we got some lanyards we'll give
Yeah.
out.
So there got to be a category. So the first person, this is the big prize, second prize, and then you guys could keep going to get to 10, and then we'll give out some lanyards.
Yeah, some lanyards.
All right.
for sure.
So we could start that quiz. So again, so babe, I need you to look at them because the light, I can't see if his hand is up. So first person to hand up, and then we'll.
So it's
we'll
just
let
four in it, right? Just you two gentlemen. That's it.
Paulina, you want?
No one else is gonna participate.
No, you good?
He told me I can't, so
All right,
If
cool.
you
Well,
want to,
I'll
if
keep
you
track.
want to be involved, all right, that's fine.
we'll see.
And then Sebas, you're gonna be in there, right? All right.
All right, cool. So
So first person to 10 questions correct. We'll keep track. So I got my first question. What is Bucky's full legal name? You got. All right, my man. Sebas got
right,
it.
Sebas
All right,
got
so that's
one.
one. All right. You want to ask the next one?
yeah, what does SHIELD stand for?
Oh yeah, let's go. Nice.
Go ahead.
Strategic Homeland Intelligence Expedition Division.
No, you forgot the L.
Logistics Division.
All right, but
So
say that one more time.
Strategic Homeland
Uh-huh.
Intelligence Expedition Logistics Division.
No,
close.
that's
So the
it,
I
yeah.
and the E are off.
Yeah.
I'll give you one chance to fix it.
Intelligence.
It's not intelligence.
No, not intelligence. All right, anybody else want to go?
I think
Nobody?
the one you said is what they called it in the SHIELD show, but the comic accurate version isn't what we're looking for. So I guess I should have specified.
In the Shield show?
I think what
Did
he
they
said.
change it?
I think what he said is accurate to the SHIELD show, the SHIELD ABC show.
Weren't accurate.
Well, we're going off of Iron Man 1. We're going off of Iron Man 1 though. Or it's in Iron Man 1 they say it correctly.
Oh, maybe you are right then.
Yeah, they
maybe
say
this is correct then.
Yeah, it is correct. That's
Okay,
correct.
you're right,
I
you're right,
remember
you're
them
right.
saying it. Anybody else want to try? No?
No. All right.
You want to give them the answer?
So it's Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division. So it's intervention and enforcement.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. Yeah, that's good. All right. You were close though.
You go to the next. You guys.
All
All
right. Next question. All right. This is kind of another softball question.
Question number 6 is pretty decent.
Yeah, I like that one. What type of doctor is Doctor Strange before he became the sorcerer? Good.
Neurosurgeon.
Yes.
Yep.
You got it. All right. You got
All right,
one
Mike
point.
with the blue.
All right. All right. So you want to answer the next one?
We'll save number 7 for later. That's
Okay.
a good one.
Yeah.
All right, here's a good one. What was Carol Danvers' nickname for Monica Rambeau?
Photon?
No, Monica Rambeau, the
Monica
daughter.
Rambeau. Well, that she is full time, but no. What was her nickname? Not her superhero name.
When she was a kid, from the Captain.
Hold on, you're giving away a little too much.
No. I'm saying from the movie, from
Yeah.
the Captain Carter movie, or Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah. So what is Carol Danvers' nickname for Monica Rambeau? Not her superhero name.
Starshine?
No.
Mm-mm. Anybody else want to guess? No.
Lieutenant Trouble.
When she was a
You
kid,
remember
yeah.
now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they were on the porch in Lieutenant Trouble. That was pretty funny. It was cute. Okay, what you got next?
All right, I'm trying to find one that's. Okay. Where do warriors go after dying in battle, according to Thor?
Valhalla.
Correct.
All right,
All
Mike
right.
in the lead.
Are you paying attention? Because I can't see if his hands up. Okay. All right.
Would you mind just changing the camera view so that they can get just a quick overview of our guest, and then
Yeah.
that one, yeah,
Yeah. That
on
one.
the live, and then put it back. So just say everyone can wave hi if you guys are all right with it.
All right, got another question. What does SWORD stand for in WandaVision?
Oh, what number is that one?
What does SWORD acronym, like SHIELD? Yeah, what does that stand for from WandaVision? They said it in WandaVision.
What number?
It's also going to be 48. It's also going to be in the Marvels movie.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Sentient? Worldwide? Overlooked division.
No. And you missed a letter R.
An R.
Reconnaissance.
So the W, O, and the R
Hey, these
are
are
wrong.
great guess.
You could try it again. W, O, and R. It's not worldwide.
And no googling, eh?
Yeah.
Sentient? Worldwide observation. And reclaim division.
No, that's incorrect. Sentient Weapon Observation Response Division. All right. So that was a
good one. That was
Yeah.
a tough one.
Ooh, do you want to ask this one or change it up a little bit? This one here.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Do you want to ask that, or do you want to ask who did they capture?
Let's save that for a little harder later.
Okay.
It's a good question. I was just reading it off right now.
All right.
I don't know. That's a hard one. They might not know that
All
one.
right. Here's another one. Who is the power broker in Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Agent 13, aka Sharon Carter.
Correct.
Yep.
That's correct. Come on, Cyrus. I don't even see your arm like going up. I know you know this stuff. That's no excuse.
You know what's crazy? So Agent 13 seems to be like, well, in the MCU at least, like a persona of somebody. So, in the Hawkeye series, that watch that Kingpin acquires, and it says Agent 13 on it with the shield symbol on there, it insinuates that his wife was also Agent 13 at one point. So
Did it say Agent 13 on it? I don't remember it saying that. I just saw the shield symbol.
Yeah,
I don't remember seeing Agent 13.
or maybe they alluded to it.
That she was an agent
Yeah.
at one point. Yeah.
But I think she was Agent 13. I think they're making Agent 13 some type of like mantle to
Okay.
essentially
I
have.
got another question that you probably know. In Zack Snyder's DC films, who visits Bruce Banner after he has the dream? Has like an alternate world dream. Who was
damn.
that?
I don't know who
Was
raised
it him?
first.
Who visits him?
Hold on, first you need Bruce Wayne, not Bruce Banner.
Did I say Bruce Banner? Shit, Bruce Wayne. Yeah, Bruce Wayne. See, I'm Marvel.
Yeah.
It's a future version of Barry Allen.
No.
Said after.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's him right here. Yes, correct. He's right. Who visits him when he wakes up after the dream? Yeah.
That was tricky.
Yeah,
I
right?
thought it was the Flash too. Yeah, Barry Allen.
No, he's in his dream. Oh, all right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're right,
all right.
you're
So next question: Who name the characters that are in his dream? And I'll let you miss one character. I saw I don't know who's hand.
I can't see it. It's too bright over there.
Yeah. Who do you remember? Who's that? Was it him? Go ahead. Who's in his dream?
So all the characters that were like in the ending sequence of the Snyder Cut, you mean?
Yeah, yeah, that were in Bruce Wayne's dream,
So,
in that dream sequence.
So you had Mira, Deathstroke, Flash, Cyborg, Batman, Jared Leto's Joker, Superman.
Yeah.
Superman wasn't in it, but he was coming, so that counts. Yeah, he was. He was right, so that counts. I think that's all of them, right?
Yeah, he didn't miss anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
The parademons.
Oh,
No,
true.
no, no.
The
But they
parademon.
weren't. They weren't in it. We didn't see them.
Yeah.
You saw them, yeah.
Yeah, they're flying.
They were flying. Oh yeah, but I meant superheroes. Sorry, I probably didn't specify that. But yeah, so give them a point.
Yeah, I'm
That
with
counts.
it.
Yep.
Well, you allowed him to miss one anyway, so there's
Yeah, so there's the one. All
Parademons.
right. All right. We got some other, more questions here. Oh, here's a good one. Get ready to look. What does TVA stand for in the Loki series?
Time Variance Authority.
Nice. That's it.
He's killing it over there.
Wait. Time what?
Time Variance Authority.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure. What is the motto or slogan of the Flag Smashers in Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Flags, not borders.
No.
One world, one people.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct. Yep. All right. Oh God, this one's gonna be hard. I want to see if anybody knows this. What's Julia Louis Dreyfus's character in the MCU? What's her name?
Such a long ass name.
Antonia Romana Valeska.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, De La Fontaine.
Dave Fontaine is correct, but the first names aren't.
Yeah, wrong name.
Yeah, it's a hard ass name. I wanted to remember this.
It's four names,
Yeah.
technically.
Anybody else want to guess that one?
I just know her by the
Dave Fontaine, right? The last part. No? All right. It's Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, which I'm glad to see it's not just Latinos with long ass names, like 5-6 names. You got some Italians in there
She
too.
was
That's good.
married to Agent Ross. Where Hagen Ross isn't even in there.
Well, she's divorced, so she probably went back to her maiden name.
Maybe.
So yeah, you got one. You want to ask?
Not yet.
What about
Let's
this
see.
one? You want to ask that one?
Nah, that's easy.
Okay.
Real nerds will know that.
Yeah. Ooh. Can I ask this one, or you want to ask that one?
Oh, I'll ask it. Yeah.
All right.
How long was Scott Lang trapped in the quantum realm? Good.
So from his perspective, right?
Actually, if you have both answers.
So in the real world, our time, it was 5 years, and he was stuck down there 5 hours.
Yes, correct. All right. So he gets a point.
Yep. All right, tied up.
Nice.
4-4. Here's a cool one. What is Stan Lee's definition of Excelsior?
Oh Jesus, I don't even know that.
Stan Lee's definition of Excelsior. So if you Google Excelsior, it has a different meaning, but there's a reason why Stan Lee uses Excelsior. Always onwards and forward. That's just why he's always said it. He's always onwards and forward,
Nice.
just powering through and working through it.
It's called Ever Upward.
Oh, ever upward. Yeah, you're right.
All right. So hey,
corrected me.
give him that point.
All right. Sorry.
All right. I got one. What game was Korg playing in Avengers Endgame?
He was
Yep.
first.
It was Fortnite.
Yes, correct.
Which you're
Any-
welcome. You play now.
Yeah,
Because of
because of
me.
you. Yep, you're right. So you are the reason I have so much money spent in that game. All right.
They get you because it's a free game, and then after that,
It's
there's
all the
everything else.
cool skin, especially fucking the season that it was Marvel. God, I spent so much money. Bought every Marvel character almost.
I have another one.
Go for it.
What is Pepper Potts allergic to?
Oh yes, that's a good one.
Go ahead.
Strawberry.
Yes. Put it on the board. That's funny.
She's like, you brought me the only thing that I'm allergic to.
Yeah. He's like, I knew it was something.
I knew something was wrong with you. Now I know.
All right.
Trying to think of one off the dome.
So Mjolnir is made from the metal of a dying what?
Star.
Here we go. You got it.
Cool.
All right.
What's that metal called?
It's in.
Say it again.
It's I think it's called ink metal.
No. That's the second question. If you want to pick it up, anyone?
What's the metal called?
Yeah. It's stronger than vibranium. It's the only other material stronger than vibranium. It's called Uru.
Adamantium.
No.
So that's you're right. That's just as strong as vibranium. When it's like an alloy created from vibranium, which is what adamantium is. It's an alloy created from it. So, but Uru is.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I know it's not adamantium, but I was
Yeah.
wondering about the strength of it.
Yeah, it's derived from it. It's like our copy of it. But that's what Wolverine has in his claws.
All right. Next question. What is Tony Stark's daughter's name? I saw your name up, but did you pull it? I saw your hand first. You want to answer?
Your hand went up first.
Yes.
Yeah, Morgan
that's
Stark.
correct.
All right, on the board.
Nice. How many children does Hawkeye have?
I think Estevas won that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, his hand went up quick. Go ahead.
Correct. Who rescued Tony and Nebula from space? I saw this guy's hand.
Yeah.
The black shirt. Correct. All right, put his.
Mm-hmm.
That one's too easy. Oh, you mean only Marvel? I don't know. Do you have
keep
any
going
DC?
through there? I'll pull some DC ones.
All right, cool.
All right, I got a DC one. Name all the Robins.
Ooh. Who was it?
Estevas.
Okay.
Shit. All of them, like the main ones.
All of them.
Okay, all of
Females too.
them. Ooh.
Okay, Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Stephanie Brown, Gary Kelly, Damon Wayne,
You're missing one girl.
is Barbara.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
All right. That was
I
a
didn't
tough
even
one.
I didn't even know the girls' names of the Robins.
Yep.
Besides Barbara Gordon, that's the only one I knew. All right. Who's responsible for King T'Chaka's death?
It was Barry Simo.
Yes, correct.
All right, you're in the lead at 8. You're at 6. And Mike, with the hat, you're at 2. So you got some
Alright.
catching up to do.
All right.
But you're on the board. Marco with the Cub shirt,
What
bro.
are what are you familiar with? More Marvel? All right, cool. All right, let's see if you can get this one. Whose power exceeds that of the Sorcerer Supreme? Who's stronger than him?
The Chaos, Scarlet Witch.
Correct.
Estevas.
Yep. That's that one. That one's too easy. You got to make sure your hand goes up first. I'll give it to you.
You guys okay if we do some Star Wars questions?
Oh, let's go.
All right.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. Dragon Ball Z sounds fun too.
I want you to get on the board. So how many Infinity Stones are there? All right.
All
Put 'em on
right,
the
cool.
board.
Put him on the board.
Oh, I gotta get him on the board. I want him on the board.
Filmatics said, "How did you forget Damien?" No, they didn't forget Damien.
No, he said Damien.
He said Damien.
That was the last one he said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He got it.
Fun Vibes 007. What is Pepper Potts allergic to? It was strawberries, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, they probably hopped on after that.
Yeah.
All right. You gonna get some Star Wars on there?
Some Star Wars. Let's see what I got. What do I got?
Get some Dragon Ball Z in there.
Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z. All right.
I'll do a Star Wars ones next. All right. Who instituted the rule of two? Correct.
Nice.
You guys, you know what the rule of two is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I know you do.
Yeah. The Sith can
The
only
Sith?
have a
You know why they did
master
it?
and apprentice. I heard that. Yeah, right. I heard that. It has to do with Darth Maul, doesn't it? Or like he was the reason behind
No,
it. Or
so
it started with
Bane.
him?
So Bane was the one that kind of made it happen. That's why I said instituted it, because the idea was brought up back in the Old Republic, and there was a bunch of, like, just how there's a Jedi Order, there was like a Sith Order essentially, but they were just always killing each other and fighting each other, and just they just figured that there would be no way for the Sith to ever rule because they're too busy fighting themselves instead of trying to conquer the world.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? Or conquer the universe, I mean.
Yeah.
So that's why they went down to doing the rule of two, and then there's a master and apprentice, and then there's always that challenging of the apprentice trying to take over their master to take over the galaxy.
Okay.
So yeah. Let's see. DBZ. What's a good DBZ one?
I got some right here. Oh man, I gotta answer the questions. Fuck that. I want the answers. Oh, here we go.
Who were the? Okay, so there was two guardians that lived on. This is a two-part question, or well, technically a three-part question. So there's two guardians that lived on Earth, right? What was their race, and who were the two guardians?
And this is what? Dragon Ball?
For Dragon Ball, yeah.
Okay.
Two guardians, the guardians of Earth. In Dragon Ball Z, there's two of them, two different times.
It was the Namekians.
Yeah, Namekians, correct.
Right.
And then there's two of them. There's one first, and then he merged with his other half.
Piccolo.
And who? But what was the original? The first. I don't want to give away the name, but who did he merge with? Who did Piccolo merge with to make himself complete?
Kami.
Yes. So Kami's the first guardian. The second guardian who replaced Kami was.
Dendi.
Yep. All right. So I guess you both. Well, you kind of gave him the full point then, because he gave you the Namekian part. But yeah. All right. Cool. All right. That's
Wait, who did this guy here?
yeah.
Then give him a point.
No, but the owner can't. He's not participating.
Oh, the owner did it? I thought you meant this, the guy right here. In
All right,
the,
well,
in the black shirt.
It
Oh.
looks like we got the first winner.
Do we really?
Yeah, that's 10 right there.
Hey, all right. Come claim your prize, sir.
Yeah, so you can do Yelena or the comic book.
Oh, you want to let them pick? All
Yeah.
right. This one or
One of these
Yelena?
two.
Which one do you want?
I'll take the
Take Yelena. That's yep, you got it. Nice.
Do you want to get him in the live?
Yeah, he's in the live right there. Nice. All right.
Well, I
so
don't think we'll snap a picture of him then, and then we'll post it up. Is it okay if we post a picture of you later?
yeah, we'll do it later.
Yeah, we'll do it later.
Yeah.
No worries, no worries. All right,
All
cool.
right.
So we got another comic, and then we'll do a lanyard and a cup combo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So 3 prizes all day. All right,
Okay,
cool.
cool.
So let's see where we at now. How much do you guys know Dragon Ball Z? Like, is it tough?
Not a damn thing.
No.
Do you, no. I think
No,
we'll
I'll
skip
just stay
Dragon
away
Ball
from Dragon Ball
yeah.
then. I know quite a bit, but all right, fair enough. Let's see. DC.
Ooh, let's go.
You want Pokemon?
Pokemon?
All right, let's go.
All right, I got a great one. Name the only region that had 2 pseudo legendaries.
That was gonna be easy.
Unova? 2 pseudo legendaries?
All right, thanks for playing, man.
Sinnoh.
I'm pretty sure no, it was Johto, no?
Joe didn't have any, I think, though.
Pseudo legendaries, yeah, Tyranitar.
Arcanine and Gyarados, I think it was.
That's Kanto.
That's Kanto, yeah. So there was only one. So all the regions had 2. I had 1, which was Dragonitis from Kanto, and then it was Tyranitar and the hey, maybe you're right. I gotta remember what the so what were the 2 pseudo legendaries? Do you know what they were?
Well, it was Arcanine. Arcanine was the first pseudo legend. He was supposed to be legendary.
He was supposed to be, but
But he never did.
they made only Dragonite the first pseudo legendary. So he's like super OP. But I think you were right. You said Sinnoh, right? The Sinnoh region. What were the 2 for that one? drawing a blank. Let's see if anyone else jumped in.
I know. I think I know.
What?
You said from Sinnoh?
I believe it's Sinnoh, yeah.
One of them is Garchomp?
No. So Garchomp was a solo one, and then
Pseudo?
so maybe it's not Sinnoh then. Let me just look this up real
Yes.
quick.
He
I'm
answered-
sorry.
he answered
Well, I
the
know what
question,
the
he didn't
two
even
pseudo legendaries are.
Question.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask one.
Go
What
ahead.
does Pokemon stand for?
Oh,
What is it? Yes,
That was
sir.
good.
Put it on the board. When I was a kid, my aunt told me that, blew my mind. I was like, "What the Pocket Monsters? Are you serious?" I was like, "Oh, that makes sense." This is funny. And let's keep this answer PG. But what body part doesn't Zubat have? What? Yeah, all right. Because I know you would have went there.
really?
What? He doesn't have eyes. It's just a big ass mouth.
What?
He's a bat, dude.
That's crazy. I mean, yeah, they don't use their eyes technically.
So yeah. That's the easiest question in the world. Who's the main character? Oh yeah.
oh,
Or that was yeah.
is that us?
Yeah. No. That was that. No, that was him. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
Well, he won already.
Yeah,
so,
he won.
Yeah, he's out.
So what Pokemon did Ash see on the first episode?
Before you even finish that whole.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go. Yep.
Your question.
Yeah, you
Uh-oh.
knew it. Yep.
Mm,
Oh, he said it.
yeah.
Because he didn't finish the question. Like, I already knew we
That's crazy that they showed that and they didn't even know if it was going to be successful for it to have a second into the next region of collecting all the badges. Because that Pokemon didn't show up until the second generation.
Yeah, and I just remember that because of the myth that's why he stayed as a kid, because the legend is if you see it, it'll grant a wish. So he wished to remain a kid so that he can keep traveling. That like explained why. What's up?
Yeah, there was also a popular fan theory that after all those reviews up by Lightning, he Pikachu were in a coma. You know? He's been like since the first episode in a coma, dreaming his dream of being.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's a crazy fan. I
That's
didn't hear that
dark.
one.
That's dark.
That'll explain like why he was brought back to life from the Pokemon's tears. What's another question? How many more does Stevas?
Hmm.
Ages? What the hell?
That's interesting. Well, there's also a theory that Ash's father is nowhere to be found. But guess who hangs out with Ash's mom? Yeah, Professor Oak's always
that he
chilling
was
with.
dad?
Yeah.
Dirty guy.
Oh, this
He's
so
like, "Hey, if I
Hyena
see your
Boy
son
999 has a good question. It says, so what's the name of the game that got Han the Millennium Falcon?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's about.
Damn. Yeah, you got it. Nice.
Dang, you can't get no more
Yeah,
points. though.
but you won already.
All right, this is just not a question. It's just like, so what got you guys into Pokemon?
It was definitely the anime.
The anime?
And
Nice.
I was a kid watching it during the 4Kids time
Uh huh.
when they dubbed. Yeah, and even though nowadays those dubs look crazy, especially the censors, but it was the first time I ever saw anime, you know, where Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Digimon, you know, all those great.
Yeah, that was the same for me. That the cartoons were hooked me in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did like their English dub voices.
Yeah, did a
that's
good
pretty
job. I think the ultimate dub voice is Goku's voice. I just think he puts so much
He
power.
has a sick ass voice.
Yeah, so much power into everything he does, and like you can, if you watch the side by side of while he's like recording the way we are right now, and he's like reading the script and just screaming at the top of his lungs, and I just think he's by far one of my favorite dubbed versions, voice actors, I guess. Just he portrays it so well.
Did you know that it's Japan, right? That came up with Dragon Ball.
Mhm.
That they're so into getting kids to eat vegetables that all the names are like vegetables.
Oh yeah, Kakarot, Vegeta. Vegeta is the prince of all
Literally-
vegetables.
Yeah,
Vegeta.
literally his name Vegeta means vegetable.
Yeah,
Frieza is a fridge, I think.
yeah. And then
So literally, kids are hearing
Kakarot.
refrigerator.
Yeah,
Stop.
Kakarot is carrot. Kale is kale.
What's Bulma?
Broly was broccoli. I think it's all the Saiyans though. I don't think any of the other the side characters.
So then that's what these kids are hearing, right? They're hearing, vegetable.
No,
I thought that's what the names actually changed to.
no,
Or
it's just
translate
based
to.
off of it. It doesn't translate it.
Oh, I
completely.
thought it was translated
No,
to
no,
that.
no, no.
Ah, okay. I always understood that as it was translated. I just thought that shit was hilarious. I know, right? That's what I was thinking. Like, oh
Watching
shit! So
VeggieTales?
these
Yeah.
kids are hearing like,
No, it's
carrot, get them! Like, what the fuck?
no,
You know what I mean?
no, it's not
All
Larry
right.
the Cucumber singing this. No,
That's hilarious.
which is by far a really good show. Have you not watched VeggieTales?
Yeah.
It's hella entertaining. Yeah, right?
If you're high, maybe
No,
for me,
not even.
like,
So songs are so catchy.
That theme song though.
Did
your cousin, like,
it goes
know?
hard for no reason?
I can't get into that. I love veggies, but I don't like my veggie singing.
Wait, so I asked a question about the pseudo legendaries. Do you guys know what pseudo legendaries are? Some of you?
Well, I think pseudo means that they're not officially legendary,
Uh huh.
but they look and their attacks are legendary-esque.
Yeah. So they're like the next level to the. They're not there, like you said. They're not legendary, but legendary-esque, and they are the strongest of their respective region.
Like,
So-
like Mewtwo.
Well, Mewtwo's technically a genetic experiment, but it is a legendary, but it's like a mythical legendary based off of Mew. But pseudo legendary, so like Dragonite, Tyranitar, Garchomp, huh?
Hydreigon from Unova.
Hydreigon, yeah. Who got outshined by was Heracross, right? The other like weird dragon looking thing. But basically anyone that's dragon is turns out to be a really good pseudo legendary. All of them like Garchomp.
That makes sense because, like, in mythology, dragons are supposed to be like the most sickest beast, or like,
Yeah.
I think your question from earlier about the two pseudos, I think it was the Hoenn region.
You're right. It is a Hoenn region.
Oh,
Was it
nice.
Salamence
And Metagross.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Who
So
I think the first gen is the only gen that doesn't Mega Evolve. All the other pseudo legendaries Mega Evolve, and Dragonite's still a beast.
Yeah.
That's
so
that's my favorite.
We
Pokemon.
got 3 people still in the quiz
well
Or
two,
just two?
two, yeah.
because they're playing their game.
Okay,
All right. So
he'll jump in, but like he won already. So he can't win them all. Steva's you're
What's
2
that
away.
one say?
Huh?
The guy in the black shirt.
Oh, he's playing too. I
think so.
didn't put him down.
Oh no.
No,
okay.
it was Mike with the hat, but I think he left.
Yeah, he left.
All right, cool. Let's Marco. What's something that we can get you on the board with? What do you know well a lot?
You said MCU, right? Or I mean, yeah, Marvel.
Like TV-wise or movies or like?
Whatever. Yeah.
Whatever.
Like comic book related. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this Marvel?
Anything Marvel?
All right. I'll go back to my Marvel questions.
All right. This is an open question for anyone to grab. What's Tony Stark's father's name? Go ahead.
Howard Stark.
Howard Stark. Yeah.
Hmm.
What's the mom's name?
Oh shit.
Don't say Martha.
I was gonna say Martha.
It's not Martha. No,
What is the mom's name?
it's Maria.
Maria?
Yeah.
I don't remember hearing
I'm
that.
pretty sure it's Maria.
I knew it was something with an M.
Yeah.
But I kept thinking of Martha.
Which he hates that scene in Batman vs Superman, the 30s and he
it's
stops.
such a dumb scene.
What name did you say?
Martha.
Oh, Martha.
Why'd you
The
say
same
that?
name as like 800,000 women in the world.
All right. Well, that puts you have one. You're one away from getting the prize.
All right.
No, we gotta give some hard questions so that he doesn't win it. No, I was kidding. Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay. No.
You know, go ahead. I mean, I could try my best.
All right. All right. Name all 3 Egyptian beasts. Well, Hold on. If no one answers it, then you'll give the answer. I want to see if either of them.
Ask him. See if he knows it.
He's like, nah,
I don't know.
You guys don't know? Go ahead.
Is the Egyptian raw?
Close, but yeah.
Like Terminator?
No.
Okay, is one of them like a Expedia, some shit like that?
No, that's the forbidden one. That's when you pull all 5 cards, you win the game. That's a different one. But he's kind of like a
Dark Magician one of them?
nah, negative.
I don't know, that's all I got.
I'll ask you this question. See if you know it.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was Ajax in the comics from the Eternals? Was the character male or female in the comics?
I feel like it's a trick question because she was a female. And
How is it? What is like no gender? Would
no,
that be
like
the answer?
if you're asking if she was a female or male. In
No,
the comic,
no. I'm saying was the character Ajax. I said the character. Was the character Ajax a male or female in the comics?
No. It was a male.
Yep, it was male. Somebody wanted Salma Hayek in their film. Changed it.
Oh, you remember now? You're still figuring them out. All right. Yeah. So the 3 Egyptian god cards was Slytha the Sky Dragon, the Winged Dragon of Ra, and Obelisk the Tormentor. Those are the 3 Egyptian god cards.
I'm not gonna kick it. Relax. I got one. What town was Wanda's hex located? In WandaVision.
Good.
Go for it. All right. Yeah, that's correct.
Mm-hmm. What was
You
the
know
state?
you know what state it is? No, New Jersey.
It's close. New Jersey, right?
It's around there. Well, yeah, that's at 10, right?
Yeah, that's 10 for Stevas.
All right, Sebas. Yeah, which one? What's going on?
Hello.
You want to do this one, or do you want to do the cup and lanyard? Come pick your prize. Red Hood is coming to claim his prize. You want that one, or do you want a cup and lanyard? Cup
Cup and lanyard? Okay. Just choose them, and then the lanyards are hanging here, and I'll pay for them before we leave. Oh, the cups are
one
right
of
there.
these cups. Yep.
We can just do it later if you want.
All right.
Like I want to do it now.
Go ahead then. I'm not gonna stop you with that mask.
I know, right? You don't want to stop Red Hood from doing something.
No, not at all.
All right, so that was the quiz. How about we get the Gabriel? You want to come join us? Yeah, come on in.
You have a chair.
Yeah, I can grab a chair. So you want to slide over a little bit? So you
You can put it in the middle.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll have him share my mic. We got a chair for you. Good. She's not going. She doesn't want to. She's camera shy.
I am. I'll talk to you over here. You can ask me all the questions you want.
All right, have a seat, sir. Welcome to the podcast. I'll give you the mic here, and then I'll just when I need to talk.
All right.
So
Oh,
we have
first
some-
off, you want to introduce yourself? Yeah.
Oh, my name is Gabriel Cruz. I am co-owner of Raw Comics here with my wife Monica. She's a little camera shy. I don't know if you want to come in and say hi.
You can, there she is. Alrighty, so we have some questions we want to ask you.
Well,
Fill
first
up.
let me ask you one question.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What are the franchises that are tied in with the Aliens universe?
The aliens?
Yes.
What do you mean? What are the franchises?
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
I can't tell you anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
also-
like the
Predator
movies?
and Prometheus were the 2
Well,
movies.
Prometheus is still under Aliens.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, so Predator. I know that one.
Yeah, Predator's the only one that I would know.
That's the only one I know. Yeah.
All right. Believe it or not, it's actually also Blade Runner and Soldier.
Oh, I did
Oh
not know
shit!
that.
Really? Blade
Yeah.
Runner size that? I did not know that.
Yeah, Blade Runner and Soldier.
Oh,
That's
okay.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a good question. You stumped me there.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
didn't even know that. I didn't know Blade Runner. To be fair, I don't think I've seen Blade Runner.
it's a good
There's,
movie.
there's two movies to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
That's cool.
All right. I can't see the questions from here.
Here, I got you.
Yeah.
I'll give them to you.
Okay. So, first question is going to be, what made you decide to open up a comic book shop?
Well, I lived in Brighton Park for most of my life. Back when I was a kid, this was back when there was Batter's Box, Collector Card. There was, a lot of comic book shops. Unfortunately, for the South Side, there hasn't been too many comic book shops around here where people can come in, buy comics, play cards, do basically what we do now. It's always been like just one, and unfortunately, some of them got bought off or went away, or they just end up going to the north side.
Yeah.
So over here in the south side, growing up, that was our refuge.
Yeah.
It's like I would come in, go to Batter's Box on Archer and Pershing, and I remember buying my comic books, buying my basketball cards, my hoops, my skybox, my upper deck, and then wasting my quarters on Mortal Kombat, NBA Jam.
Nice.
Oh, NBA Jam's a game.
As my wife and I were, talking about how we're going to do this, we follow the same formula. We have, obviously, cards, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic. We also have where the kids could come in and play Street Fighter, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Obviously, as you guys can see, we have Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon.
Yeah.
We also have board games, where and we also play, believe it or not, chess.
Okay.
That's one thing that I think mostly everybody should learn how to, play chess. A lot of life lessons there.
Absolutely.
So, so that's why we tried to open it up. We were like, you know what, let's do this. If we fail or we succeed, it's like, at least we tried.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Next question is going to be, who is your favorite hero? That doesn't matter what genre. So Marvel, DC, whatever.
Venom. It's always been Venom ever since I was a kid. It was just one thing where it was the classic anti-hero more than Wolverine.
Yeah.
Ever since the whole Lethal Protector, and that's what it is for me, know.
All right.
Was it all versions of Venom? Like even when what's his name? This guy that lost his legs.
You mean
Flash Thompson?
Flash Thompson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the cooler versions. Where they had the Agent Venom.
Yeah.
Then you had the anti-Agent Venom. With the new
Yeah.
one with he's
The
all
white
white.
suit. Yeah.
Where he bonded with the anti-Venom.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
Okay.
So Venom in general.
Yes.
Nice. Awesome.
And then next question is going to be, what's your favorite comic?
Well, the whole storyline obviously is Venom, and
Okay.
then I like the Marvel Knights Thunderbolts, wherein it was under Thaddeus Ross when they had the black and red suits. I don't know if you ever seen those,
I think so.
where it was Deadpool, Ghost Rider, Punisher. And they had the black and red suits, and that's where Agent Venom had the black and red. Deadpool. It was a good series, which was part of going on when it was the whole Secret Invasion.
Okay.
So that was around that time.
All right.
It was a good tie-in storylines, but it was good, seeing the Red Hulk, and he had his own little team, which later on spread off to Uncanny Avengers, where Captain America was, he did his own thing, kind of like the Dark Avengers, and then Deadpool was kind of like second in command.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Next question is going to be DC or Marvel. Which one are you a fan of more?
I'm actually more a fan of Image.
Okay.
Oh, Image Comics. Okay.
Image Comics. It was like the whole '90s thing. Back where when the whole the whole explosion of comics came by. With the whole Rob Liefeld, Todd McFarlane, Jim Lee. Started doing their own thing with Mark Silvestri. With Top Cow. Doing the Darkness, Witchblade, Battle Chasers. All of these '90s comics that it's kind of iconic. Like Savage Dragon being set in Chicago.
Okay.
It's so. I mean, it was like more. I guess you could say more independent.
Okay.
Because it to me it's kind of like I look at comics as art. you have your artists, your pencilers, your inkers, and everyone else, and it's like everybody had their own style.
Yeah.
And as you see, as comics not as just like story wise, as more as an art form. It's kind of like everybody has their own thing. And
Is that what inspired you to make your own?
Yeah.
Or to want to start your own comics?
it got me into comics, not started. Obviously,
Okay.
I don't have my own comics.
Well, you said that you're working on your own line of comics, right? Or that you want to start your own comic? I remember you
No,
telling me about it.
actually, what we're doing is that we were working with an artist called, his name is Michael Loco Duck Duran.
Okay.
He does a lot of our comics, every time we go to C2E2. And we're trying to work a deal to work with one of the more independent comics to do an actual variant of ours, raw comics variant.
Oh,
for
that's
ours.
what you're. Okay. All right. That's nice. All right. I think you guys some questions.
Yeah. All right. So I'm a part of the reason why our logo is the Infinity Gauntlet is we. I mean, it's a very powerful object, but it's yielded more famously by Thanos, who is my favorite villain. So my question to you is, who is your favorite villain?
He's not more of a villain, but Owen Reese,
Okay.
commonly known as Molecule Man.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, he has the power to basically control everything. And then when Doctor Doom amplifies his powers, basically in Secret Wars,
Yeah.
the first Secret Wars,
The first Secret Wars. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's like he says like, dude, you can control everything. And when he was basically his secret, his ace up the sleeve to beat Galactus.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got a human that can actually beat Galactus and not like Silver Surfer or whatever, it's
Yeah.
like,
Is he
Yeah,
more?
who-
Is he more on the villain side than anything?
he was a villain, but because they killed his girlfriend,
Yeah.
which was correct me if I'm wrong, it was Volcana.
Okay.
And which is pretty cool because now in the She-Hulk series, well, one of the characters, what is it? Titania is in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was telling my wife, I was like, oh, it's pretty cool that it starts to introduce these small characters that are in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
To build up to hopefully Secret Wars.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're starting to introduce all these little characters that are like, hopefully, lead up to that.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, you got Doctor Doom, you got the Watcher now, and everybody else. And it's kind of like, okay, let's,
Yeah, that's why I like.
You
the
know,
DC
that's just kind of
shows.
like build
It's-
up.
Yeah, that's why I like the Marvel shows, Disney Plus, is because they can introduce characters in a smaller platform rather than take a whole movie and like take a part of that movie, a big part of that movie, just to introduce a character.
Yeah.
Like what they did with Civil War, they introduced Spider-Man, Black Panther. So that took away from, I feel like, the Captain story a little bit.
Yeah. It was more like Avengers 2.0
Correct.
or 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I like the DC shows, like for that reason. Like you said, they can introduce little characters here and there.
well, the thing with the DC shows is that they integrate more of the smaller characters with the bigger movies. And that's what I think
Like the
Marvel
animated
is.
shows?
No, not the animated, the actual like shows.
Oh, okay.
Because Marvel, that's their biggest, I think, flaw right now, that they don't integrate the smaller characters. Like right now, they just barely did it with Spider-Man, where they finally brought in Daredevil.
Yeah. Well, they're going to with the new.
Well, no, they did. He had that little cameo, and what was it? Far From Home.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. And then he showed up in She-Hulk.
And then they had
Yeah.
Kingpin and Hawkeye.
Yeah.
So and it's like you have this plethora of characters and you're not utilizing them.
Yeah.
When you had the Infinity War and everything else, it's like it's happening in New York. It's like, well, the biggest thing is like, where are the Defenders?
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
Luke Cage? Where's Iron Fist? Where's
Yeah.
all these other people? And it's like you have access to use these characters.
Well, they didn't at that point. That's part of the reason why they did it.
Well, they did. They had the shows.
Yeah, but the shows were owned, those rights were owned by Netflix, so it was more of a production company. So Netflix wouldn't allow them to use them. Now they're on Disney Plus,
Right.
but back then, because of cinematic rights and what they allowed them
Yeah.
to do, they couldn't use them. But agreed, yeah, because they allude to the Avengers in the I think it's in the Daredevil. Maybe it's Luke Cage. What's the reporter's name? The African American reporter's name? Unfortunately, he passes away in the show. He's the one that gets their assistant the job at the Daily Bugle, or the
Oh, I don't remember that.
not the Daily Bugle, whatever the the newspaper company they work for.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
The African American guy.
Okay.
He's like the lead editor of the newspaper company. He ends up passing away. He gets murdered actually.
Okay.
In his room, it has the Battle of New York in his office. So it shows the Battle of New York. It shows a helicarrier, and it shows everything that happened, like how devastated New York was. So like they interconnect them, but because of cinematic rights, they weren't able to actually mention or bring them across.
Okay.
Now that they are on Disney Plus, they're allowed to because we got the well, not we, but Marvel got the rights back to be able to use them. So I think in the future that can definitely be a thing. That's why they're using Daredevil now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have another question?
Oh yeah. So superpower. What would be your number one superpower to have?
Well, obviously it's
Because of your favorite villain?
well, Venom doesn't have a superpower. He has abilities because he's actually a symbiote. He's an alien.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have actual superpowers. But I mean, if there was a power to do anything, it would be Owen Reese.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the one that holds.
Molecule.
If you read Secret Wars to 2015, he's the one holding Battleworld together.
Together, yeah.
Right, because Dr. Doom's like, hey,
He's like in this weird
can't-
void, and
Right.
it's just holding. Yeah.
and just keep him there. And it's like, dude, if you can, hold the whole world together, I mean, it's like, and just think of anything you want, and it's made. It's like,
I guess it's scary that he never really realized his potential and how devastating he could be.
right.
Yeah. So Molecule Man's pretty intense.
Yeah, I hope that they do bring him on at some point. And it's like, I don't know. Sometimes we talk about it like, oh, who would play him? And I was like, to me, my personal opinion, it's they always talk about like Keanu Reeves joining the MCU, and it's like I really see Keanu Reeves playing
Shit.
Molecule Man, because Molecule Man is basically he's love hurt. He's always love hurt,
Yeah.
and he has that sensitive, vulnerable side, and it's like,
I think
what
Keanu
better
could probably
person
pull it
to
off.
He could
play,
definitely pull it off.
like a strong person, but vulnerable.
Vulnerable
if,
at the same
if
time.
he can go John Wick.
Ooh,
killing
that's
somebody
crazy for a dog, yeah.
Imagine, what he would do. He basically fought the Fantastic Four.
That's crazy.
Everyone, and
Okay.
who better person?
Yeah.
All right, you heard it here first, guys. That's definitely if Molecule Man is introduced into Secret Wars. I mean, not Secret Wars. What's it called? Secret Wars, right? That's what it's called.
He wasn't introduced in Secret Wars.
No, I'm saying if they introduce him in Secret Wars,
In
that's
the
what
movie, the 2026.
60.
Well, now it's delayed. I mean, it would be. I would think it would be a good integral part.
Absolutely, because he was an integral part in both Secret Wars, and like both versions of
Right.
it. Yeah.
In 1 and 2. Yeah,
Mhm.
right. And then in the 2015,
Right.
Michael Bendy's run.
Yeah, interesting. Keanu Reeves would be great.
I'm a huge fan of Keanu, so if he's
Yeah.
in there, I'm
I always said
him.
like Keanu. I mean, I don't mind Keanu Reeves. I wasn't always the biggest fan of him. I love the John Wick movies; they're great movies. But I said he always played the same personality in most of his movies. But his personality would fit this version of it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I never thought of him being it, but I think
Right,
we had.
like if you kind of look at the Matrix, it's kind of like the same thing. He controls, the whole Matrix basically.
Mhm.
And it's kind of like, well, this guy can control all of Battleworld. He's
Yeah.
just under Dr. Doom's control. But if
Yeah.
you think about it, it's like he's doing it.
Yeah. Which was crazy that even though Doctor Doom had control over him, at any point he could have turned on Doctor Doom and just
Yeah, he could have.
easily just
Right.
obliterated anyone.
Yeah.
Even when in the second Secret Wars, when he had the power of the Beyonder, I don't think he still was able to withhold up to, or would be able to hold up to his molecule powers, right?
Right.
I don't think so.
All right. You got another question for him?
Well, I mean, I guess it's you, but either way, favorite movie, like overall,
I would have to say Aliens.
Aliens.
Nice. Okay.
I mean, it's one of the most quoted reference movie in any. If you watch any movie whatsoever, it pop.
Does Sigourney Weaver have anything to do with that, or is it?
No,
No,
it's
it's
just one of those perfect movies made.
Okay.
Horror, sci-fi, drama, action. I mean, it had it all. I mean, and then the low budget technology that they had. I mean, I don't know if you guys. I'm a big geek about it, but they actually filmed it in Poland in a plumbing factory.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that the
To
that was supposed to be the ship. Is there the plumbing factory? Is that what you're
No,
talking
the
about?
plumbing factory was supposed to be the LV-426, the installation.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
know, where they filmed the aliens and then the personnel carrier,
Mm-hmm.
which happened to be a refitted. What do you call those things? Damn it! I used to work there. They push and tow the airplanes.
Oh, okay.
That's basically what it was.
Oh, wow.
As you know, but it's crazy. I mean, like low tech, and and it made it such a great movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Alien franchise is a really good
I mean, it's
like franchise of
it was
movies.
a big influence for Halo.
Yeah,
And all these other.
which I grew up playing. I love playing Halo. Yeah.
I mean, you look at what's his name, Sergeant. Shoot, what's his name?
Master Chief?
No,
You're talking about the Alien in the Alien movie?
no, in Halo.
Oh, in Halo.
Sergeant,
Okay. I played Halo, but I wasn't really big into it.
Oh, the yeah. I don't remember his name actually. I just know
Right, but he was basically modeled after, the sergeant from Aliens. And everything else.
I never really put that correlation together, but that makes sense. Yeah.
The flood, and everything
Yeah.
else. I mean, the whole movie was influenced a lot by Aliens.
Yeah.
You watch Family Guy, The Simpsons, any other movie, even in Spider-Man. You look at Infinity War, and it's like, hey, Tony Stark, if I don't have one of those alien things, bursting from my chest,
Oh yeah.
you're not
That
going to
make
put
this-
an alien inside
Oh,
me.
yeah.
It's like, it's one of the most referenced movies out there.
Yeah.
That's a good
I agree.
You got any more?
This is a 3-parter. So, what's your favorite MCU phase? What's your favorite MCU movie? And your favorite trilogy?
Well, I would say the MCU first phase.
Okay, phase one.
Phase
Okay.
1, because it's one thing that we were talking about. It's like, it's my personal opinion that right now none of the movies or series are cohesive.
Correct.
They're
In phase
not.
4 that we're in right now? Or phase 5 now?
5.
No.
Right, and all the movies, if you look at it, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, going all the way up to Infinity War, all the movies were cohesive.
Very, yeah.
And they show Thanos in the background as like the big menace.
Yeah.
And right now it's kind of like King, the Conqueror is supposed to be the big menace, but now Disney's holding back with his whole, Jonathan Majors and his
Yeah.
case, and now they're like, oh no, it's, they're kind of backing away from it. And now it's like, it's not cohesive, and now it's Galactus that's being the big villain behind everything, with
Maybe.
with Antonio Banderas playing the voice.
Yeah.
So but in phase 1, it was, excited, because we're all like, okay, we saw Incredible Hulk, you had that deleted scene with Captain America's shield in the eyes, and then all of a sudden you see Iron Man, and then you see Samuel L. Jackson coming out as Nick Fury, and you're like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
and this and that.
Every
and
kid's
then you're
dream to see this.
excited
Yeah.
about like, oh my gosh, imagine when, the X-Men join and all this, and who are going to be the Avengers, and you had this whole hope.
Yeah.
You had this whole thing where like, okay, our childhood dreams are
Coming to
good,
reality.
are coming to reality, and now it's just like, where is it going now?
So which one is
know.
your favorite movie out of the entire
Honestly,
MCU so far?
Guardians of the Galaxy, actually.
Which one?
Yeah.
The first,
First one?
Volume 1.
The first one.
It's a killer movie.
Yeah.
Great soundtrack, great acting.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole dance-off scene was hilarious.
That was funny.
Dance off, bro.
Right,
what was
Okay.
the other one?
So, what's your favorite trilogy?
It's probably Guardians, right?
Actually, Dark Knight.
No, of the
Okay.
MCU.
Oh, the MCU.
Oh, the
Yeah.
MCU?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's not enough movies to really make a trilogy. I mean, unless you count Iron Man.
Iron Man has 3. Thor has 4.
Captain
Cap
America
has 3. Spider-Man has 3 now.
Yes.
And Guardians has 3. So those are the only trilogies: Thor, Cap, Iron Man, Guardians, and that's it. And Spider-Man. Those are only 5 trilogies so far.
Yeah. Well, then I would have to pick Captain America's.
Nice. Okay.
It's a solid one. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Civil War
Monica,
was.
your wife agrees, yeah.
Yeah, Civil War was, I think, what really tied everything together.
Yeah.
I mean, introducing Black Panther and everything
Spider-Man.
else.
Now, do you love Chris Evans or the character Captain America? Okay. All right.
The truth is out, guys. The truth is out. of just the casual love for it, hate, and then one for the art, and then one for what the characters do. And yours is this to encompass the entire process.
A culmination of both of those.
What it takes to create a finished product of a storyline that matches the artwork, that can deliver a message, whether no matter what the age you're reading it at. It's just, if it's able to impact you through the art and through the story, I think it's a comic well done.
Yeah, I mean, Stan Lee was big into that creation where they were like, the best artists are children. And if you look at children when they draw, they make these little pictures, and it's a whole story, even though it's made in crayons. And it's like, oh, here's a picture of mom and dad, and they're cooking, and they're doing this, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And it's like a little scrap piece of paper,
Yeah.
but they made a whole story
In one
with,
piece of paper.
in one little piece of paper with with a crayon. And it's like, we as we grow up, we kind of lose that.
Yeah.
You're stuck with working. You're waking up in the morning. You're like, gosh,
Yeah.
I really have to go to this job.
We dread the alarm going off. Yeah.
And this and that, and it's like, hey, you pick up a comic book, and like you said, it's a release. It's these people, all these people, like it's like the movies that don't look at your end credits, but you open up the comic book and you see all the people, and these are the people that are bringing you this world.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good answer. I think that's going to do it for us today. I don't really have anything else.
Thanks for being on here.
Yeah.
Truthfully, all your answers are great. Love to have you on. Thanks for having us here. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Future times, future partnerships happening again soon, hopefully,
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are always welcome here.
All right, thank you. Yeah, we appreciate it. So that's going to do it for us, guys. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. And as always, Kike, I'm with you.
Till the end of the line.
All right, thanks, guys.